All right, right at the top of this video here is all about Slimpic. If you're looking up Slimpic weight loss, Slimpic supplements, reviews, and you want information about Slimpic, this product that you probably saw out there with different endorsements, supposed endorsements, I have all the information you need right here. I'm a real person. I'm not an AI voice, thankfully, unlike other stuff out there. And what you can tell here is that I found through an ad that I got in my own feed, a website that says Dr. Sanjay Gupta reveals the gelatin recipe to lose 15 pounds before April ends. And there is no gelatin recipe. This is a hook, a strategy that people in Brazil, it seems, came up with as a way to get you to watch this entire video that's down here. They want to hook you with a recipe promise, and that's what these scammers do. There is no recipe. They claim there is one. You might find a recipe listed out on a website or in a video somewhere, but it's not going to help you lose weight. It's just content that wants to pull you in its direction. So there is no recipe. The recipe's a lie. It ends up being a bottle of pills called Slimpic. And if you're wondering, did Dr. Sanjay Gupta have anything to do with this? No. And once again, this is about Slimpic advanced GLP-1 supplements and support. Hopefully my video can help you. What's happening here is that scammers have taken the image and likeness of Dr. Sanjay Gupta and other people. Is that Adele? I can't tell with the play button. As if they endorsed this, and they never did. They use deepfake AI technology. I'm gonna hit play on this right now, and we'll watch part of this. And after that, I'll talk through it, and then we'll be done.
There are doctors teaching the gelatin recipe the wrong way. Their version has 3 times more sugar than a Snickers bar.
So what this video is here of Dr. Sanjay Gupta watching this, again, he never endorsed Slimpic. If you're looking for Slimpic supplements reviews, you're basically going to find out that this is not something you want to buy. I'm not calling the product itself a scam, but it comes from the scam world. Everything that I can tell doesn't have any legitimate marketing that I can find out there. It's not going to help you lose weight in a dramatic way. Dr. Sanjay Gupta right here is looking at his monitor. This is a video CNN originally put out where he was trying to bust a scam that claimed that he had endorsed something having to do with memory loss, Alzheimer's, dementia, and scammers have then covered that up with this Dr. Jen Ashton and Dr. Mehmet Oz AI generated photo. It's a fake photo of them pointing at a big bowl of orange gelatin, which Dr. Sanjay Gupta has nothing to do with. And so watch what they're going to get Dr. Sanjay Gupta to say by manipulating his lip movement and his vocals.
If you've seen Dr. Oz or Dr. Jen talking about the gelatin recipe on social media, I need you to stop everything and listen carefully, because what they're teaching is wrong. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. You see, the gelatin they're telling you to use is Jell-O. That little box you find at the grocery store, and what they're not telling you is that a single serving of Jell-O has more sugar than a can of Coca-Cola. So every time you make their weight loss recipe, you're actually flooding your body with sugar, artificial dyes, and empty calories.
And the scammers themselves are the people who previously came out and showed Jell-O boxes, Jell, Jell-O, the food product or whatever. And now the scammers are changing that to like mix things up. And again, no one famous, no doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed a gelatin recipe for weight loss, including Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and including the fact that none of them ever endorsed Slimpic supplements. Slimpic supplements, Slimpic capsules, Slimpic pills. No one ever endorsed this stuff. It's not going to help you lose weight. Go see a doctor.
You think you're losing weight, but you're actually making it worse.
Wait, so you're telling me that all those people doing the gelatin recipe are actually gaining weight instead of losing it?
Exactly. And that's why so many women tried the gelatin recipe and saw 0 results. It's not their fault. They were given the wrong recipe.
I tried that gelatin recipe I saw on Dr. Oz 3 times. Nothing happened. I actually gained 4 pounds. I thought my body was just broken. But then I found Dr. Gupta's version and lost 31 pounds in less than a month.
The real gelatin recipe doesn't use Jell-O. It uses unflavored gelatin, pure collagen protein with 0 sugar. And when you combine it the right way, with 3 other ingredients that cost less than $2, you trigger a fat burning process that
they will never reveal to you. The scammers will never reveal to you the other ingredients. They're just kind of like, they have that out there like dangling it. They want you to keep watching this very lengthy video, which we're not going to watch anywhere near as long as it is. We're only going to watch like a few more minutes and we're done.
It melts up to 3 pounds per day.
Last week, I saw people saying I used some kind of pink salt trick. Where do people even get this stuff? Look, the only thing I use to lose weight is the real gelatin recipe, not the gelatin.
That's an AI generated image of Adele right there. Everything in that photo is fake, including her.
Version. The one with unflavored gelatin that Dr. Gupta showed me directly.
And the reason this works so fast is because unflavored gelatin is pure protein. It fills you up for hours, kills your cravings, and forces your body to burn stored fat for energy.
You might be wondering, well, who are these girls? Who are these women they're showing? They're just stock video actors or whatever. That's all this is. You can license those clips very, very cheaply from different websites. So Slimpic supplements, if you're looking for Slimpic weight loss reviews, the information is that this is all not something you should get involved in. The marketing is a scam. The product does not have miracle properties.
While that sugary Jell-O does the exact opposite. It spikes your insulin, triggers fat storage, and makes you hungrier 30 minutes later.
I'm posting bikini pics for the first time ever. I'm looking in the mirror and loving what I see.
Valerie Bertinelli has nothing to do with this. Nothing at all.
But let me be clear. I never touched that Jell-O recipe. The real gelatin recipe is the best for losing weight without messing with your health.
That's also an AI-generated image. The entire image is AI. Everything you see there is fake.
You know, I love to cook and eat. That's what I've been doing on TV all these years. So dieting was never an option for me.
Now, here's what makes this even more powerful. Even though this recipe works for everyone, it works faster for women over 35 and moms.
21 days ago, I felt bloated, tired, and stuck. I had tried everything. Ozempic made me nauseous.
That's an AI-generated image.
Keto made me miserable. But this gelatin recipe?
Why is she suddenly like 16 years old here? That doesn't make any, like, this is AI right here. And they manipulate her lip movement of her holding her baby, which I'm going to try to blur. Terrible.
I'm already down 31 pounds, and I haven't changed anything else.
This exact gelatin recipe has already gone viral with over 21 million views. But most people are still making it wrong because of what they saw on social media. So I decided to share the real version one more time. Because when you do it right, you'll trigger a fat burn process that sheds all your unwanted body fat, all without weekly Mounjaro injections, HIIT classes, or starving yourself on keto. Seriously, you'll probably need to stop using it when you notice that none of your clothes fit anymore. And no, you are not going to diet. You can keep eating pizza and drinking hot chocolate.
I'll admit, I was teaching the wrong version.
So this is Dr. Jennifer Ashton. This is also a deepfake, meaning manipulated lip movement with AI-generated audio.
When I saw Dr. Gupta's research showing the difference between Jell-O and unflavored gelatin, I realized we were setting people up to fail. The real recipe changes everything.
Want the real recipe? The one that actually works? Keep watching. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to spit in the face of those experts who keep teaching you the wrong recipe. I'm going to show you exactly how to make this gelatin recipe, step by step, so you never waste another day on the wrong version. My name is Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and if you don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm a board-certified neurosurgeon, a University of Michigan medical school graduate, and CNN chief medical correspondent.
So the video is going to keep going here, and it's going to try to drag you along, make you think that you need to watch the whole thing because they're going to reveal a recipe to you, and they're never going to reveal a recipe to you. That is a hook. It is a scam to try to get you to keep watching. And so this will end up on a ClickBank page or maybe somewhere else, and it'll say, Slimpic, don't worry, we're not going to charge you subscription fees, no auto ship, but they might charge you membership fees for sure every month. I don't know how that works. But often people tell me they got hit with more and more charges and they didn't know how to get them to go away. That's not good. The money back guarantee, guess what? That also doesn't always work. Big surprise. Something attached to a scam doesn't want to give you your money back. That's not a surprise at all, of course. And that's really all that's happening here. There are so many different products with these gelatin recipe promises. Scammers cycle different product names all the time. And they want you to think that this product over here, this one over here is a special product. There are thousands of scams just like this. You might be wondering, well, how come the famous people depicted here with AI don't go after, don't sue or something? I don't know. There's so many scams. Maybe they don't have the time, the money, whatever. Maybe they can't find the people behind it. If we want a starting point of someone or some people to try to hold to account, it would be the advertising platforms that allow the ads that send consumers to these scam websites in the first place, like Meta, like Mark Zuckerberg's company, or TikTok, or whatever, right? But I get the feeling in our society here in the US, that's never going to happen. These big tech companies are always going to have more power than they should, and they're always going to keep accepting money from fraudsters to basically partner with scammers in a within in the worst way you can think of. And there's no accountability there. There's no like law enforcement or the FTC, FBI or CIA or anybody going after these big tech companies for accepting money to allow fraudulent activities to thrive, because that's the world we live in. That's the country here in the US that we live in. There's no accountability for that sort of thing. And it is just, it's terrible. And that's all I can say. I don't have any power to change anything. I have the power, however, to change your mind. If you were going to buy a Slimpic, don't buy this. Go see a doctor. If you might be wondering, well, what's a good product, Jordan? No. These products out there online, they're trying to defraud you with these scam marketing attempts. Don't fall for it. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button's down below. Slimpic supplements. If you're looking up Slimpic GLP-1, Slimpic pills or capsules, reviews, I'm here to help. I hope that I did. Thank you for watching.